Say I'm good.
Yeah, man. I'm just
Hey, Shalom, man. It's GMS, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Indianapolis. So we're coming out again today to bring out this word to the so-called Black, Latino, and Native Americans, which are the Israelites. First and foremost, we want to give all praises to the Most High.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. I want to say shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth and sincerity, man. May the blessing of election be upon your house. All right? So Elder Hawa brought this precept out. We're going to start with this. This is 2 Corinthians, what was it?
4 and 3.
4 and 3. All right, it reads.
Oh, I'll read it for you. Yeah, we'll read
Okay,
it for you.
okay. Got it already?
It's second.
Right.
And in 2 Corinthians 4 and 3, it said, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
All right. So again, we always bring out the fact that you can't choose this for yourself, one. And that there's going to be people that just simply don't get this.
Right.
They're going to be lost in the sauce. They're going to be in the world. They're going to be lovers of carnal things instead of spiritual things. So to some people, this gospel is hid.
Right.
That's what, you know, in my short time being in the truth, we ran across professors and priests, people that, you know, are of high esteem in the world, but when it comes to understanding these spiritual things, they just can't get it. Is that by coincidence? You know, you read that one more time for me?
Okay. 2 Corinthians 4 and 3, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
All right. So to land back off of this, man, those that the gospel is not hid to, they all have one thing in common, man. They have fear for the Most High. The scriptures say what? Fear is the beginning of wisdom. Okay, because we understand judgment. We understand how the Most High operates. So we don't just go and do anything. We don't just go and say anything. You know what I mean? Our ways, the path of our feet, are guided by the spiritual instructions we've been given by our Father. You have
Yeah, precept, yeah. This is Psalm chapter 25, verse 14. The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him.
Mm-hmm. And it reminds me of Matthew, I believe, the 13th chapter. It says, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given, man.
Right. Because you mentioned something about fear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The men of the Lord, one thing that they all got in common is the fear of the Lord.
Right.
That's why the scripture that you just brought out, if our gospel, meaning the good news is hid, it is hid to them that are lost. It is hid to them that don't have the fear of the Lord.
Right.
Because the ones that fear the Lord are not lost.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got the mysteries. We got the secrets. I'm going to bring it out one more time.
Yes, sir.
Psalm chapter 25, verse 14. The secret, aka the mysteries of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, is with them that fear him, and he will show them his covenant.
Right. So we're able to see, you know, what's going on with the baby sword. We're able to see the workings of how the MOB is getting ready to play out.
Right.
We're able to see through deception. We're able to see in the dark, man. All right?
Right.
You had something?
I got something.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. You know what I'm saying? No, we see clearly through the spirit of Yahweh, you know?
This is Isaiah. To your earlier point, this is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 10. I'm sorry, 9. This is stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine.
All right, so when the scripture, just like it talks about in Habakkuk 2 and 4, it's not talking about the wine that you drink, it's talking about the philosophies of a man.
Right.
Okay, these people are drunk with the traditions of men, the rhetoric, the jargon that Esau has pushed on them and shoved down their throat from birth. All right? That's why when we bring out the truth, which is the right way of thinking, people go through cognitive dissonance. They're like, what are you talking about? That don't make, that's not what I've been told my whole life.
Right.
And we say, hey, this is what the Lord says. You know, go ahead.
That's why I'm going in with it. James 1 and 21 says, receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul.
Right.
You go into that word engrafted, it's pretty much bringing you back to being normal.
Right.
These people don't want to be normal because they're drinking off that wine. You know what I'm saying? That wine got them drunk.
They don't want to sober up.
Right.
Go ahead, brother. Read that one more time.
Yep. Start from the top.
Yes.
It's Isaiah 29, verse 9. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink.
Yeah, man. So we went into that. They're going off the philosophies, off the ways of men. But we have to put off that old man and take on the new, like the scripture said.
That's right.
All right?
We'll jump down to 10 just
Okay,
real quick.
go ahead.
This is the point. Verse 10, for the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep and have closed your eyes.
So again, the Lord chooses who comprehends this and who doesn't. Yahweh Shai is the one to open the door to your understanding. All right? So if this is something that the Lord has allowed you to comprehend and to get, man, you got to take this serious and nurture it. Because now this is something special. Not everybody gets to understand it. Not everybody gets to comprehend the prophecies that are written in this book.
Right.
Just to your earlier point, you said we've been through this walk of these men who've been quote unquote in the Bible for 30 years, who've been preaching the Bible, going to theologian school, but they just can't get it. And why? It's ultimately the work of the Lord, man. You don't choose the Lord chooses you when you come into this thing, man. And if you have the true understanding.
Check out that precept, proving it. Okay. Did you have some more to that?
I just went a little bit. It reads, the prophets and your rulers, the seers, have he covered.
Yeah. You want to
Okay. No, I'm just going to bring out a precept that's proving that it's the Lord that blinded you. I mean, after you finish speaking or whatever.
Yeah, the seers have he covered. You know what I mean? Read that one more time for me.
Verse 10, Isaiah 29, verse 10, for the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
Why would the Lord have, pour out deep sleep on certain people and then wake other people up? You know, it all kind of really reverses back to judgment. You got to remember, a lot of the Jake are the same spirits that said crucify him, that were killing the prophets. Some people, yes, yeah, some people he's preserved under judges, man, even among our own nation.
And look, man, and the scripture I got links right up with that.
Yeah.
You can't have one without the other, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Balance.
The Old and New Testament, they go together, man. You can't say I believe in the Old Testament, but not the New. You're a fool then.
Right.
Only a fool, you know what I'm saying? That's foolishness talk.
Yeah.
That's babbling right there, man. Because his precept that Isaiah goes right along with this Romans 11 that I'm going to bring out. You know what I'm saying? The Lord gave them the spirit of deep sleep, so we could be out here all day, man. We could be out here for the next 10 hours, bringing out all the scripture, bringing everything down clearly. But if the Lord don't want them to get it, they ain't get it, you know?
That's why it says by the foolishness of preaching,
to save them to believe.
Save them that don't.
To save them to believe.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
Fine.
But you got go ahead, return to yourself.
Some more. That's it. Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for. You got it.
Yeah, Israel have not obtained that which you seek for. Everybody want to be, they want to figure this thing out. Why are we in the conditions that we're in? What's going on? Now, Jake gets into all these different books and all these different philosophies, but the one true way to understand it and salvation is this, man. The word of the Most High. Romans 11 and 7.
That's right.
All right? The election hath obtained it.
Right.
You see?
It says the election have obtained it, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Yeah. Again, going back to everybody's not going to comprehend this thing. And the mistake that a lot of Jake make when we first come into the truth, we want to tell our granddaddy, our mama, we want to tell everybody, because we haven't come to the realization yet that we don't get the truth who gets it.
Plus that's that zeal.
Yeah, that's that zeal.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Zeal, but not according to knowledge. When you first come in, you got zeal, but it ain't according to knowledge.
Right.
So once you get the knowledge, you're like, man, I shouldn't even win all right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You shouldn't even win that route,
You bring
bro.
stress upon yourself.
Right.
That.
Oh, just a little bit more. It says, according as it is written, which we just read, what was written there in the book of Isaiah, according as it is written, the Most High, Yahweh, have given them the spirit of slumber. So the Most High pretty much put the majority of our people to sleep. 2/3 of our people, Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans, the God of the Bible, Yahweh, put them to sleep, man. Put them straight to bed spiritually.
Right.
It's, the pillow soaking wet spiritually, man. Slobbering, everything wet, right?
They out of there.
Look, eyes that they should not see. And going right back to what you quoted, you know what I'm saying? That same Matthew the 13th chapter, verse 16. Blessed are your eyes for they see, and your ears for they hear. It says, as according as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day.
Right, man. So we could talk to somebody. Most people, you could talk to them, she's blue in the face.
Right.
They simply not gonna get it. But you got to remember the ratios that the Lord gave us. 2 Ezra 6 and 9, a wave compared unto a drop. This thing is, it's not a lot of people. This is a select group.
Yeah.
But the kingdom of this world was made for many, but the kingdom comes for few.
Right.
You know, I wanted to read that precept I thought about earlier real quick. This 1 Corinthians 1 and 18, it says, for the preaching of the cross to them that perish, foolishness. But unto us which are saved, it is the power of God. So there's some people, man, you can bring out the truth to them. No matter how you do it, they're not going to get it, man. Because the Lord put that spirit of sleep on them. You can't supersede what the Lord have done. You see?
Prime example.
Yeah.
Prime example. One just walked past. You know what I'm saying? Lord gave him the spirit of deep sleep.
You can just see it on them.
See, and the elect and the hopeful elect gonna walk past, and inquiring minds gonna want to know what the hell going on.
Yeah.
Y'all out here in this damn high that sun with cameras. What are you wearing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What are y'all reading?
Right.
You reading Bibles, inquiring minds want to know. But if you sleep, you know what I'm saying? You just get the headphones on, bobbing your head. You know what I'm saying? You thinking about old girl down the block or wherever you going, ice cream. You thinking about whatever, man. But inquiring minds gonna want to know. The hopeful elect gonna want to know what the hell going on. The Lord has given them eyes to see and ears to hear.
That parable where they talk about searching through the streets for him whom my soul loves.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's how all of us we were searching, and when we came across this truth, it was like a drink of water, man, that you've been thirsty for a long time. It's refreshing.
Right. I got a precept for y'all. It's back in 2 Corinthians chapter 4. I'm gonna read verse 4. It said, in whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them.
No way I want to speak on it.
Oh, hey. Yeah, because the Lord is using Esau, you know, to help blind the people out here too by many ways and different tactics. Even with using Israelites, by having them sell out, help blind other Israelites too, the undesirables that the Lord don't want. That's why you got people out here teaching watered down doctrines like John the Baptist fell out the truth, and the Lord don't know his own creation, because the Lord don't want them the undesirables that he has in the darkness, that he don't want them to see.
That's right.
He don't want to give them the light. And they got others just following them. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say, let the blind lead the blind. And they both should follow the ditch. You know what I'm saying?
And it also says the deceived and the deceiver are his.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
And more than that, Bob?
No,
I got one quick precept to add on to what you just read. This is Psalms chapter 31, verse 19. Oh, how great is thy goodness, which thou hast laid up for them that fear thee. Right. Got it?
Yeah. How great is thy goodness, right? See, read it again.
It says Psalms chapter 31, verse 19. Oh, how great is thy goodness, which thou hast laid up for them that fear thee.
And again, what I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that all those that are diligently seeking Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, they have in common one thing, that fear. If you don't have fear, you can't have wisdom and understanding.
That's right.
And if you don't have wisdom and understanding, you're not going to have stability of thy times.
Right.
All right? So when everything hits the fan, man, you're not going to know what to do.
That's right.
Or have the strength and the spirit to do what you need to do.
No, I was just going to say, before shit hit the fan, they ain't going to know what to do. Like right about now, ain't nothing really hit the fan. They bugging the hell out now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They going crazy, man. People really offering themselves right about now. Like when the first pandemic first popped off, people actually jumping out of buildings, but they say you got to stay in the house for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
People often jumping out of buildings like that building up there, man.
That show you how weak in spirit people can be.
Right.
You know what I mean? But us, we've been in the weight room spirit.
Right. We've been waiting anyway.
Every day.
We've been waiting anyway, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we can't go outside for a couple of weeks and get some
No
lessons
sweat.
inside
I
there.
can make more lessons.
Right. You know? It says, which thou hast wrought for them that trust in thee before the sons of men. It says, thou shalt hide them in secret from the presence, from the pride of men.
Yeah.
Like the secrets of the Lord has been hidden from the prideful person. These people walking around with pride and all that. Pride go up before destruction. The Lord's not going to give his secrets, his mysteries to a person that's prideful.
And by the time they realize it's what they needed, it's going to be too late.
Right.
The Lord will have a family of the word coming to play. And we're
That's
seeing
right.
the makings of it happening every day. You know what I mean?
That's right, brother. We'll read it one more time. Psalms 31 and 20. Thou shalt hide them. And that ain't what we just read?
Yeah.
Read on 2 Corinthians 4:3.
Right.
If our gospel be hid.
Yep.
I read one, Nabal read one, Shawai read one. You know what I'm saying? I read another one.
Yeah.
You read one.
Yeah.
Proving that the Lord can hide his secrets from whoever he want to hide them from and give it to the man that fears him, you know?
Yeah.
Thou shalt hide them in secret of thy presence from the pride of man. Thou shalt keep them secretly in a pavilion from the strife of tongues.
Right.
So pretty much the Lord ain't giving his secrets to every Tom, Dick, Harry, Larry, Curly, or Mo. You know what I'm saying? You got to be chosen to even get the secrets, man.
Hey,
it's like we have been called, right?
Right.
But we don't know if we of that chosen number, but you got to be chosen within the chosen to even receive the mysteries, man.
Right.
The Lord had to choose you, remember? I have chosen you, you have not chosen me.
Yep. He said he chose the elect before the foundations of the earth.
This is a scary deal, too.
I might as well read that Matthew 13 that I mentioned earlier. Okay, all right.
That's the spirit right there all day. The Lord already know, man. You know, everybody up here is in sync with each other, man. Why? Because it's fear. Then the Lord put his spirit on us to be able to go through these scriptures, man. Out of his belly shall, he that believeth on me, as the scripture have said, out of his belly and in his mind shall flow rivers of living water.
We all operate on the same frequency,
right.
The same network. That's why, you know, a brother can come from cross country and meet with a brother that have a whole different dialect, and they be on the same page.
Yeah.
No matter where we at, we on one accord.
That right.
You know, we all speak the same thing, like it talks about in 1 Corinthians 1 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
When, you know, most people in the world, they in complete disarray. They ain't unison in wickedness. We in unison in righteousness. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because we love what we do.
That's right.
Hey, this is Matthew chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 9. It said, who has ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parable?
Why are you speaking to them in a way that they might not understand?
Mm-hmm.
In that parabolic talking in a slang almost. Why you do that? You know they're not going to get what you're saying.
Right.
He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven.
Because I ain't dealing with all them.
Right.
I want all these niggas to get it.
Right.
They going to be niggas whether I give them the truth or not.
That's right.
But for you, these are things I need you to know. You understand? It's given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. This ain't given to everybody, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
That's why the bro. That's why when the scripture says, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, turn from your wicked and so forth and so on, because a famine is coming."
Right.
Race wars, class wars, civil wars, destruction, all of this coming. Our people hear that they go to a party. You know what I'm saying?
They just okay. I hear
right.
You.
You know what I'm saying?
Since the what does they say? Things continue as
Since the father fell asleep.
Yeah, fall asleep. Things continue as they were.
Right.
I gotta go get it. I go get it while y'all.
I'd like to say something real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
And you can't give this word to everybody, because what the scripture says, cast not that pearls to swine.
Right.
Because you give it to them, what they're gonna do? They're gonna trample over it.
Yep. They're gonna make it seem like you the crazy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You bugged out. Especially if you tell them something according to the Bible that's gonna happen, and it don't happen for like 5-10 years.
Yep.
Like they told, like Noah.
Yep.
Going back to Noah. Noah warned the people for 120 years. This, that, and the third is gonna happen. Nah, Noah, you crazy, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't never rain. That's ain't no. Noah entered into the chamber, aka the ark. That's ain't no. Whatever time period after that, it started raining. Then what?
Fattest raindrop you ever seen.
Right.
Right.
I got that precept when we mentioned 2 Peter 3:3. All right, it reads, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts,
Right.
and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. And that's what Jake think about. That's what he sees and hears when we say, hey, this place is getting ready to be destroyed. They say, okay, I hear you. And they keep it pushing.
That's right.
And they go continue to be an adulterer. They go continue to fill their lungs up with smoke. They go continue to lay with another man's woman.
Right.
They go continue to build up their iniquity, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, celebrate these satanic days.
They started making parody videos of the men of the Lord teaching on the highway and the byway.
Yeah, thinking it's a joke.
Right.
Then wonder why they get cancer a couple weeks later.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? All right. What was it, Matthew 13, right?
Yeah. It's back in Matthew 13:11. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven,
Right.
but to them it is not given.
It is not given. Now you go read that in church, they'll say, well, they must be meant to talk about something else.
Right.
No, it's not given to everybody.
Right.
Right.
It's you know, that's why when, you know, Christians or, you know, the apologetics, whatever they want to call themselves, they come up, we can bring out the most plainest scriptures and say, okay, what's this talking about? You can just see their brain flipping inside their head. They're trying to figure out a way they can push that wine inside the truth. You can't.
It ain't talking about what you talking about.
Yeah.
I know that. I don't know what it's talking about, but I know it ain't talking about what you think it's talking about.
Well, show us the scripture then.
Right.
You know what I mean? They can't do it.
But then if the Lord came and died for everybody, why wouldn't he give us mysteries to everybody?
Right.
That don't make
Man,
sense.
you can just the milk scripture you can bring out, and it's just like, okay, this clearly don't add up. You spend all that time in school learning about English and context clues and stuff like that, being able to, well, they wouldn't say this, and this is what it was, you know, because come on.
Right.
Let's have some.
1 and 1 still equals 2. You know what I'm saying?
I remember they used to give us at the end of each quiz, they'll have like the critical thinking question.
Yeah.
Where you had to actually think for yourself.
Right.
And Jake in school, man, they never got those questions right.
Right.
But, you know, when the Lord opens that door to understanding, it's like something just turns on in your spirit, man.
Right.
You're able to just read it and you're like, oh, that makes sense. That's plain.
That's right. So that's what that means. Okay.
Yeah.
Jake ain't got that. You know what I'm saying?
Especially these other nations, they don't have it at all.
Jake still popping spit bubbles with their mouth and shit. You know what I'm saying? Looking all stupid. You know what I'm saying? Was you reading something, bro?
No.
Didn't the phone go first? And then you go up there? Yeah. No, but do you have any more to that, bro?
No, that's it on that
Go
one.
ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 6, start at verse 8. Also I heard the voice of the Lord Yahweh Shemashah saying, who shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, here am I, send me. And he said, go and tell this people.
And this is going on in the spiritual realm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Before the apostles and the elders of great millstone and the brothers on down even hit the highways and byways. This is a council pretty much going on. There be councils going on up in the heavens, man. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna go down there and do this? I go do it for you, Lord. You know what I'm saying? I need you to go do this. We're gonna go do this. I do it, Lord. Just like that lion spirit. When it says, you know what I'm saying, the king.
Yep. Or even when Job was being tested.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Permission had to be given. It was counsel on what could be done and what could not be done.
That's right.
You know what I mean? There's always counsels going on.
That's right.
There's order. And that's why we try to mirror that. Even with each of the camps, you know, we have a head. We have counsels on how we deal with certain situations. We do things decently and in order. You see?
Oh, you would the scripture say, where there's no counsel, let the people pretty much fall?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You pretty much fail without counsel, man.
Yeah.
So with the brother reading that, it was going on up in the heavens. What you gonna do before you even come down here? Like that, what it say, after death comes the judgment?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go up to the heavens, you hear the judgment, it's gonna be pronounced on you, and you come down to earth, you play it out. You know what I'm saying? When you go down there, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be like 8 years old, you're gonna get your head clapped off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You come down here, 8 years old, you get your head clapped off.
Yeah.
You're gonna be 21 years old, you're gonna get pushed in front of a fucking 18-wheeler. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's gonna crush the hell out of you. Or you gonna come down here when you get 17, 18.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the Bible. You're gonna go out there and teach, you know what I'm saying? Who shall go for us? That's what the scripture just said.
Right. With Jeremiah, he told him, I ordained thee a prophet in the womb, right?
Right.
So before you get here, man, you give me your script to play out in the movie.
That's right, brother.
You give me your role in the movie already.
Right. That's a cut too to anybody saying that the Lord don't know what you're gonna be before you come on the scene.
He told you what
free
to do.
will.
Man, hey, Proverbs 20:24. Man's goings of the Lord. How can a man didn't understand his own way?
Right. And the Lord bringing that cloud over us right about now.
Yeah, I hope so, yeah.
The Lord knows. I can feel some type of cloud coming over, you know what I'm saying? My head felt kind of cooler, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the Lord, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not.
So these people see us, but they don't know what's going on. They hear the words that's going out of our mouth, but they can't perceive what is really being said. It's not like a sense of urgency when they hear America's going to be destroyed. Get right with the God of the Bible, you know?
It's like a foreign language to them.
Right.
You know?
It's like calculus, right?
Yeah. It's something they're not used to seeing. But you can see the spirit on the people that this does resonate with because they run across it and they have a whole different countenance. They come up in a certain way. You can see they're sincerely troubled. You know, they the same way we were, man. You know, I'm pretty sure each of the brothers, they went through their testimony about how they came into this truth, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's something, it shook them to the core of who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was written in their script to get this fact.
That's right. Have they not heard? Yes, verily they heard.
Yeah.
Sound went out throughout the four corners of the earth. Pretty
Yeah.
much every brother out here
The line
heard
is
the
going
word
out,
through the
yeah.
internet.
Right?
You know.
I'll go get that. The line is going out.
And then instantly that faith kicked in. You know what I'm saying? It says faith coming by hearing, right?
Yeah.
One thing we had to do is hear the words he had about Shemel Shai, spoken through his prophets, man, the apostles, the elders of great millstone. Then instantly, bro, that faith kicked in. Instantly, man. Just like you did with Noah, right?
That's right. That's right.
You can read that.
Noah heard the word and instantly Noah's faith kicked in. It
Yeah.
says, and then he moved with fear.
Yeah.
His faith kicked in, then he moved with fear. And you don't, when you first hear this word, you don't start off having fear. You know what I'm saying? You don't come in with fear, man. When you watch your first video, ain't no fear there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just watching the video. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know that faith kick in. You
Yeah.
start believing, and then your fear start getting built up.
Right.
I'm gonna kill you if you do this. You know what I'm saying?
Because at first you was like, oh, okay, well, oh, that makes sense. And you
Right.
guys just listening. And what caught me when I was watching Apostle the Hard, he said, man, don't believe me. Go look it up for yourself.
Right.
So everything they would say, I'm just like, man, okay.
Look it
They'll
up.
say that. Okay. And after a while, you're like, oh, this is true. And now that you know it's true, you say to yourself, okay, if the Lord doing all this,
Right.
what he gonna do to me? Huh?
I know that's right.
You know what I mean? And you start, that's when that, like your brother said, when that faith kick in, the fear kicks in.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That faith and works go hand in hand.
Right.
And you know that faith is gonna be motivated a lot by the fear that you have for
That's
the Most
right.
High. So you know that it all kind of ties in together, man.
Fear is a motivator, though.
Yeah. So if you truly have faith, you're gonna be motivated to do the things the Lord told you to do.
That's right.
That's why you can't have one without the other, right?
So,
yeah,
the
this-
comment
yeah.
has some more to that?
I got the Psalms.
He got a little bit more of that.
Okay, my bad.
This is Isaiah chapter 6, verse 10. Make the heart of this people fast, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes.
Wanted some more to that other verse? Skip the verse.
I
Who will go down for me? Go back up to that verse. Still hold that same scripture?
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 6, verse 8. Also I heard the voice of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, saying, who shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, here am I, send me.
When those spirits stood up, like I go.
Yeah.
I go down there and speak the truth, Yahweh Shai. Let me be worthy to go down there. You know what I'm saying? Let me be worthy, yo. Let me be counted worthy to go down there and teach your gospel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is a special job, so like,
No, you good.
this is a special job. This is the highest occupation a mortal man can have.
That's right.
Well, it don't look it, but truly it is.
That's right, bro.
So too, the word, we use this word a lot, you know, camp, the word ambassador. You know, when you look that word up, it says agent of the highest rank.
Right.
You know, so you're the representation of who sent you.
Right.
And you know, so we're the representation of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. The most important being, so like the brother said, by default, we got the highest position on the face of the earth, not being prideful about it, but this is true. We got the most important job on the face of the earth that anybody can have.
And going into how an ambassador operates, in ancient times, if a king sent somebody on his behalf, that nation or that party, they would treat that person as though it was the king himself, right? And if that wasn't the case, it was a sign of disrespect, or it could be even an act of war to treat an ambassador or a messenger a particular way. It was alluded to in the movie 300.
Right.
When Leonidas kicked him in the hole, he was like, you know what you're doing? You know what you're getting ready to, you know what I mean?
Start a war.
You're getting ready to start a war. So how is this kingdom treated the men of the Lord? They're waging war on the Most High by demonizing us, by coming at us in a particular way.
That's right.
Yeah.
I got a precept just proving that, and then we'll finish that off. This is Malachi chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips, the ambassador, right?
Yeah.
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they, the Israelites, should seek the law in his mouth, for he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, man, this is always supposed to be in the forefront of your mind. We're the representation of the master of the universe here on the earth. So everything about us, you know, if somebody has the eyes to see, it should lead them to the door.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's meant to get this thing and they run across you, everything about you should say,
That's right.
There's something about, you know what I mean? Something ain't, you
Right.
know, everything about how you conduct yourself, how you speak, you don't even if you're not mentioning it,
Right.
the way you operate should move a person to inquire. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're representatives of the Most High. So our mind is always supposed to be operating. If somebody get Ecclesiastes 39 and it's 39 and 1, occupied in prophecy.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
30?
So about 30.
Okay.
It's pretty much you're ignoring the words of the king.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the messenger was sent by the king. The king!
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're ignoring the words of the king. What it say? Where the word of a king is, there's power.
Yeah.
It's power, man. This word coming from the king.
Yeah.
The king of kings, man. You don't want to take heed to it? What you think your end all going to be, you know?
The words we speak has the king's seal on it.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? And Elder Yasmama in Dallas, man, they went into that lesson with
Signet.
yeah, the signet.
Right.
Yeah. So the words that we're speaking has how about Shemi Hawashai's seal on it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something of the gravest importance.
That's right, brother.
Yeah, appreciate that. This 1 Corinthians. I'm going to go to 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians 3 and 16. It says, "Know ye not that you are the temple of Yahweh,
Right.
and that the Spirit of Yahweh dwelleth in you? If any man defile the temple of Yahweh, him shall Yahweh destroy. For the temple of Yahweh is holy, which temple ye are."
Yeah.
You know?
So you're not your own. You're property. We're property of the Most High. You know what I mean? You go get a rental from the car place. You ain't just gonna do it any kind of way, because you know that's your ass if there's something's wrong with it.
Right.
How much more so your soul, man, yourself. We're not our own. We have to operate in a particular fashion, unless we risk the ultimate judgment, man. Because those that know the truth and blatantly go against it, the scripture say they're gonna receive twice as many stripes.
Many stripes.
Yeah.
I got a precept. Did you finish with that now, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
This is quick and right quick. Because remember High Priest Abba Bivens came?
Yep.
He came, you know what I'm saying, to be the forerunner, you know what I'm saying? Because it was John the Baptist,
John the
if you can
Baptist.
receive it, the forerunner for Lord Yahweh Shai, you know
But he
what I'm
wasn't
saying?
in the truth, apparently.
Right, yeah. That's a lot of guys gonna die saying that though, right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Even Lord Yahweh Shai, the Heavenly Father, said there's no greater prophet than John the Baptist, man. Besides
all
his
the
son,
men
of course.
all the men born of women, there's no greater.
Right, you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? He's talking about this man wanting the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this man was bugged out or whatever nonsense they created, you know what I'm saying? And they feeble mind. That's the Lord, though, deceiving them, though. Remember, the Lord said, that man that's spoken deceptiveness, just roughly paraphrasing, I, the Lord, have deceived that man.
Yeah.
The Lord deceived those false prophets coming out with that nonsense, man.
Right.
It's Ezekiel, the 4th chapter. You know what I'm saying? If brothers want to get it. Yeah, go ahead.
You had Malachi 2 and 7.
Yeah.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, verse 8 down, it speaks about men just like that. They'll cause our people to stumble.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
it.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah, you read it?
Yeah, kind of.
Malachi chapter 2, verse 8. But ye are departed out of the way. Ye have caused many to stumble at the law.
And that's what the brothers are speaking of. You got brothers out here that are scattering the flock, man, scattering the sheep. Talking about certain men, talking about Paul wasn't an apostle.
Right.
Paul and John the Baptist wasn't men of the Lord.
Right.
Man. So what are you going to disregard everything that they said in the scriptures?
Right. It ain't the truth no more.
Right.
Someone's why King Solomon had the mark of the beast. I mean the MOV. You know, they've been keeping out figures. That's how you know the men of the Lord are speaking the truth according to the Bible, man. I read that last part of that though. It says, ye have corrupted the covenant of Levi, said the Lord of hosts. The Lord made all the 12 tribes of Israel, the men, you know what I'm saying, priests now. You know what I'm saying? Elect men out of Israel, made them priests. So it ain't just the Levites that's corrupting the word that you have by Shemel Shai. You got men of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, you know what I'm saying? Issachar. Wicked Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans, man, are corrupting the words that you have by Shemel Shai. You're going to get dealt with, man.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read this right quick, and then we'll read on. Just laying back on what I just read. This is Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. Behold, I will send my messenger. It's the Heavenly Father speaking, man. He sends messengers. What did it say? Surely the Lord power would do nothing, but the Lord ain't coming down here telling you nothing, man. The Lord ain't coming down here breaking St. John, you know what I'm saying, the 5th chapter down. You know what I'm saying, bro? You have Bushing up, ain't coming down here breaking Daniel's 11th chapter down, man. You're going to send for his messengers, man.
Understandest what thou readest.
Right.
How can I accept some man's God?
Right. So the Lord will send his messengers, man. Behold, which means to look. I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me. Before the Lord come, you got men out here in the highways and byways telling you what's going to happen before he come. Right. Giving you the instructions of wisdom, man. What to do and what not to do according to the Bible, not our own words.
Which is going to leave them without excuse.
Right. And it's going to lead them to salvation, because I quoted it earlier. Receive with meekness, James 1:21, receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul. These words are literally able to save our souls if we take heed to them, man. But once again, the Lord got to put you onto it, though, right? The Lord got to put you on game, right?
And that's why we say, man, all the social media gurus, or all the people that everybody wants, the Kevin Samuels, whatever they are,
right.
They don't have the
Browns.
answers. Right. They don't have the answer on how to receive everlasting life.
Right. Right. Plus, they ain't doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? They really biters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They really biters, though.
They
They regurgitate what they have heard from us.
They sampling this new song.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's sampling, man. You know what I mean? It says, and he, a man, you know, all the messengers of the Lord was men.
Yep.
All the prophets was men. And he shall prepare the way before me. And the Lord whom ye seek shall suddenly come to his temple. Even the messenger of the covenant, whom ye delight in. Behold, he shall come, said the Lord of hosts. So the Lord is going to send forth his men before he come. And he said, your teachers shall not be removed into the corner anymore. Your eyes shall see your teachers, man. Yeah. You're going to see your teachers. We know who our teachers are. Right. The apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man. The elder bishops, man. Those are our teachers, man. Bar none, man. We think the Lord's going to always have some men come out of the grave. You know what I'm saying? I did caskets and shit, and they're teachers, man. Jesus, everything all over again right now, man. The teachers are here, man.
And to land back on what the brother said, the Lord always has a specific order he does things.
Right.
Before he destroys the place, he sends his men to warn the people
right.
place. All right? He always does that. That's what he did with Jonah.
That's right.
Okay? So right now, that's happening again. And again, just like in Jonah's time.
Right.
These people aren't listening.
Jonah, Lot, Noah, Jeremiah, everybody, man. Us, the apostles, the elder bishops, down to brothers like us, newly brothers like us too.
Yeah.
The Lord sent us to say to warn these people in this city. Or the city that brother in. Or the city that you in, you want, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Warning people right before that great and dreadful day. Did they not hear what the scripture say, man? He gonna give them warning before that great and dreadful day comes. Someone on your phone?
Kazak put up Jeremiah 3:15. Okay. He says, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with the knowledge and understanding. Yeah. So that's, again, laying back on what we said. That's what's going on. To those that are gonna receive this and are gonna be saved, they're getting fed.
Right.
To the others, man, this is just as a pretty song, but it's not something that they're using to be the catalyst for change, to be operating in a different fashion. Man.
Yeah, I was just gonna add on to what you're saying, because these people look like they like malnutrition. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting no protein, they ain't getting no calcium, no iron. That's what the scriptures is. That's no water, no milk, no meat. They ain't getting nothing, man. They out here dehydrated and everything.
Dry bones, man.
Right.
It's like a feed the children commercial. You know
every weekend, bro.
Right. That's what they look like, man.
Sitting there with flies there all over their lip, you know what I'm saying?
Right. A busted water pipe.
That's right.
But how's the Lord gonna send his messengers if he don't know who they are?
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
People be making stupid and dumb statements, man. He said he's gonna send you pastors according to my heart and my mind. So how you gonna do that if he don't know?
Right.
That's crazy. That would be a crazy thing to say.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just like it don't add up with what the Lord said.
But the scripture say, if you can answer your neighbor, then answer your neighbor. But if you ain't got the answer, then put your hand over your mouth, you know? It's not a bad thing to say you don't know. If you don't know, you don't know. Jake in a world, you know what I'm saying, full of lies to where they've been taught so many lies to where they don't even know how to either say they don't know the answers to certain things. Everybody, it's a know-it-all generation that don't know nothing.
People just winging it.
Right.
People just winging it, man. I made a statement at work the other day. Damn nigga woman said, "Oh, that's not right." And then she thought about it. She said, "Oh, that does make sense." Her natural reaction was to act like she knew something and she didn't know that thing. Like, I just sat there and shook my head. Like,
that's those people that can't be taught though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't teach people like that.
In my head, I was like, her natural reaction was to act like she knew something and she really didn't know.
Right.
She just didn't want you to be right, period.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, okay.
You're a man.
Right.
You're a man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
Nakum, finish that last bit you had on. Yeah, either not about your wife. I got something. Keep on rolling, man.
Yeah.
This is our job. This is the
Yeah.
job of a prophet, man.
Yeah.
To come out here, man.
It's the
Two or
end
three
season.
are gathered. The Lord is in the midst, man. Look, man. Hey, look. The church, we having church. The church is the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got mad brothers over there, mad brothers over here, sisters
40
over there,
brothers here,
mad brothers and sisters
10
over there.
brothers here,
Look,
yeah.
nobody ain't got to take heed to this word, man.
Yeah.
This word is only for a few.
Right.
Many are called, few are chosen.
Right.
What it say? I have created many, but few shall be saved, man.
Right.
So I mean, we don't care if nobody don't ask no questions or what are y'all doing, what you guys doing.
Yeah.
It don't matter no more, man.
We dealing with a
That
power.
would matter.
We dealing with a power, right? That never deals with big numbers.
Right.
With Noah, he said 8 people.
Right.
Lot, he said Lot has 2 daughters.
Right. 3
You know what I
people.
mean? Somebody get second Ezra 9 and okay.
I'm right here. But,
Second Ezra 9 and 15.
Yep. And then you grab second education too. Do it like that.
yeah, I got that. That's what I was on.
Okay.
Well, now, which one?
Let
15?
him get one on, bro.
Okay, 9 and 15.
His
That's all.
voice can be heard.
It's 15 to 16.
This is Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 15. I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish
There be many more of them which perish than what?
than of them which shall be saved.
But everybody in the world say, I'm saved by the blood of Jesus. Bullshit. You know what I mean? That ain't what the scriptures say. Many more of them that perish than of them that shall be saved. And he gonna give you a better analogy of the ratio. Keep reading.
Verse 16, like as a wave is greater than a drop.
Now a wave could flood a coastline, destroy
Right.
a city. Can completely set a place back. A drop of water may fall, a drop of rain can fall right now, and most people wouldn't even know it happened.
Right.
That is the ratio the Lord just gave you. It's gonna seem like nobody's being saved. Okay,
Right.
but there's gonna be a very small remnant of Israel that's gonna make it, man. That's gonna pull through. And that's something that when you do the math, if you're a mathematical person, okay, you gotta think to yourself, well damn, what do I gotta do how hard do I gotta be going for the Most High to
That's
be a part of
right.
that small number? There's a bunch of people that know they're Israelites.
Right.
Doesn't mean they're all being Israelites.
Right.
Right? It's the difference between knowing and being.
I know that's right, brother.
And the scriptures say what? The righteous shall scarcely be saved.
Mhm.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Right. You got yours, bro? I got a precept. Yeah, second Ezra 8.
The second Ezra chapter 8.
Read up a little bit so the camera can
Nah, the second Ezra chapter 8, verse 3.
Right.
There be many created, but few shall be saved.
Yeah. Many created, but few shall be saved.
What? Few shall be saved. That means
Few.
nobody ain't saved yet.
Yeah.
Hold on now. The Bible is this the you sure that's the Bible?
It definitely is.
I mean, you got everybody walking around telling they saved and they covered by the blood already. But then you got the Heavenly Father speaking here through the prophet, saying, yeah, a whole lot of people got created, but few shall be saved. When you say shall, that means it ain't happened yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody lying.
I'm a God one has not taken place.
Right.
We had a lady come up last week, 2 older weeks,
Right.
and she walks by. She said, "You need to speak life," because we were talking about the judgment that's getting ready to take place. Did you see that? She said, "You guys need to speak
I
life."
didn't even see it.
You know, she was halfway drunk, older
Right.
woman. But we are speaking life. We're telling you, hey, if you don't get your stuff together, you're gonna partake in this judgment.
Right.
This is how you evade it. Okay, we can't. Nobody can stop the fact that the destruction of this place is gonna happen. But you can pursue the Lord if the Lord has chosen you to, and then we're doing our job. We're lifting our voice up like a trumpet, man.
I got a precept about the life. This is St.
Right.
John chapter 14, verse 6. Yahweh shall say unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Yeah.
But we're not speaking life.
But we're not speaking life,
We're speaking death on. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Well, she said that because when she walked by,
yeah.
she didn't hear that same old prosperity doctrine that
Right.
she's been hearing her whole damn life.
She ain't hear God bless the word, right?
Yeah, he got a blessing with your name on it. She didn't
Right.
hear that, so now we not speaking life.
Right. It says, no man coming unto the Father but by me. And I got a precept, you know what I'm saying? Read that again to come.
The second Ezra chapter 8, verse 3. Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 3. There be many created, but few should be saved.
There you go. There you go. Oops. I did it again. I did it. The Lord, man, hey, look, man, this is boss talk too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't say that, man.
Yeah.
Everybody can't say many are created, but few shall be saved.
Right.
Only a boss can say that, man.
Right.
The Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bashar, Shai's only begotten Son, can say that, man. We can't say that.
Yeah.
When we say it, we're just reading what they say.
Yeah.
That's all.
We quote.
And a precept just to prove what he just read. This is Jeremiah chapter 25, verse 33. The slain of the Lord, not the love, not hugs, not kisses, juju beans, Snicker bars, or whatever you get out there. Know what I mean? And the slain of the Lord shall be in that day from one end of the earth even until the other end of the earth. A whole lot of people gonna die. This is summing up in a nutshell. To make a long story short, the Lord can do a whole lot of killing, man.
Yeah.
So are you still saying you're covered by the blood?
Yeah.
You say, Lord willing, I'm covered by the blood.
Yeah.
It says, until the other end of the earth, they shall not be lamented. You ain't gonna have a chance to even cry for these people the Lord can kill. You know?
There's gonna be so much chaos and darkness it's gonna be constant peril happening.
Right.
Like it talks about in Amos 5.
That's right. It says, they shall not be lamented, neither gathered, nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground.
A time of complete disarray.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where you ever been in the midst of chaos where you can't even really think straight?
Right.
That's how it's gonna be for you people that don't have the wisdom and knowledge.
That's right.
But for us, in the midst of all that chaos, in the midst of lawlessness, the shortage of food, war going on, people doing whatever in the streets, you know, all that happening, the men of the Lord are gonna be completely composed.
That's right.
If you ever, whatever sport you like, if you pick the greatest person in that sport, say, well, he's the greatest. They had a different level of composure. Whenever things got hard, they were calm. Because they held calm and they were confident. All right? We're going to be confident.
That's right.
Why? But confidence comes from the work that you put in, the time you give to something. And all the brothers up here, all day, what are we thinking about? What are we reading into? So when those things happen, man, we're going to have the faith that, hey, you know what? The Lord going to get me through this.
Yep.
You people aren't going to have that confidence or composure.
Yeah, because that's what the word confidence goes back to, faith.
Yeah.
Confidence with faith, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the men with the faith are going to be confident in that day.
Yeah.
They ain't going to be bugging the hell out. Like these people, you can actually picture these people bugging the hell out, man. You can see it, man.
You gave the example earlier.
And last week, was the week before last week, people bugged out over the gas.
Yeah.
Lost their damn mind.
Yeah.
People spitting on each other. Get out of line.
Yep.
Shit, you 3 cars behind me. I don't give a damn. Get out of line now. I want your spot. Spitting on people. People getting out, ripping women wigs off and all that shit, man. It went down last couple weeks ago, man.
Hey, man, something that small, something that wasn't even a life or death situation.
Yeah.
But they made it a life.
Right.
Yeah.
Get it up, bro.
Something that really wasn't. What about when it really does become life or death situation?
Right.
These people gonna show that these devils gonna show themselves devils. And Jake ain't gonna know what the hell to do.
Yep.
It's gonna be worse than any movie that you can picture. That's why Matthew 24 and 21 it says what? I'll go get it.
And that's.
I appreciate the fact y'all up too.
I was just gonna say that's why when the scriptures say they shall invading one another's crib, it ain't far fetched.
Yeah.
You can see it's getting ready to happen, man.
You can see it happening, man. We're seeing it's like baby steps, all pointing towards that conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And the Lord will show us little instances like, look how you people responded with the gas.
Right.
Look how I responded with toilet paper.
Right.
Look at hey.
Oh, hand sanitizer.
Hand
I'm
sanitizer.
gonna smack each other down in the damn aisle. You know what I'm saying?
You
Hand
understand?
sanitizer.
He
You know what I'm saying? No, it's mine, motherfucker.
Okay, then the Lord brings the pestilence. Then he says, okay, now I'm gonna make it to where they gotta choose if they're gonna do this or that.
Mm-hmm.
So now we all have a feel for the people around us in our everyday life. We're gonna get down with MOB.
Yeah.
If they did this, they definitely gonna do that.
I know that's right.
You know? So everybody's being revealed in this time.
Mm-hmm.
You have it? You have it? Oh, you have it. Something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank y'all. Look, this 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 9.
Yeah.
It said, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation and to preserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished. So like brothers going into, the Lord has given us clues through his word.
Right.
To understand the times that's going on and what the trouble that we're about to come to. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't understand or is given the knowledge of the clues of the scriptures that the Lord given us. So it's a special thing. See what I'm saying? So if you understand this, cherish it.
That's right.
This is the guideline to what? Safety. Everybody don't have this. Because when this C-19 first took off,
Right.
everybody lost their damn mind.
Didn't it?
You still see it now. They got masks on in their car,
Right.
with surgical gloves on, smoking cigarettes,
Right.
with hairnets on, and bags over their windshield.
Oh, man.
See what I'm saying? They trust this government more than they do the Lord.
Right.
Faithless.
There you go.
They're faithless, man.
There you go.
Right.
There you go. But the Lord has given us the blueprint to understand the time that's taking place, so we understand what's going on and prepare ourselves. See, that's the pavilion.
You got a little picture cool right there.
That's the pavilion.
But through getting that understanding, well, we're also comforted, man.
That's right.
We get comfort as well because we know, okay, these are the instructions to where I can get through this time.
Yo.
I'm gonna do this to the best of my ability. So you know, we're prepared mentally for what's getting ready to happen, and we know that the Lord has never had the righteous forsaken. And Lord willing, we have some hope that we're a part of that deal because we know that hey, I'm doing this every day. I'm working hard at it. I ain't perfect, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Striving.
You're striving. They don't have a shot in hell in the world.
Lord, I messed up yesterday. I know I can do better today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
what the Lord want to hear, man.
Yeah.
That's what the Lord always wanted to hear from Israel. I
Yeah.
messed up yesterday, but Lord, if you put the Spirit on me, look, I can do better tomorrow. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Israel wanted to keep being rebellious, though, man.
Right.
They didn't want to seek the Lord. They wanted to seek some nonsense. So I got a precept whenever you finish making your statement.
Yeah, with children, just to land back on what you
Right.
said. When your child comes to you and says, you know, my bad, Dad. My little man, he be like, my bad. When he acknowledges that he did wrong and he's getting ready to try, I have so much more patience with him.
Right.
I'm more willing to work with him. But you know, if he on some BS, well, I'm just like, I know, I just told you.
I
not to
know
do
that's
that.
right.
It's a different reaction. But we've come back to the Lord with that sorrowful heart, knowing that we've done wrong.
That's right, brother.
You know, wanting to get closer and please our Father. So, you know, the Lord's gonna have more patience with those that are doing that.
Right.
Than somebody that's just willy-nilly in the world.
And we're thankful that the Lord even gave us a chance
Yeah.
to make it right.
Right, brother. Yeah.
Because they ain't have to.
That's
At
right.
all.
Right.
He ain't have to, he ain't damn sure ain't got to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And look, and that's the spirit of the Lord. The Lord put his spirit on us to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Everybody don't acknowledge that. You have some more of that, not Bo? You know, quick precept, Hosea, chapter 12, verse 13. And by a prophet, the Lord brought Israel out of Egypt. So you gotta take heed to the men the Lord set up. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, man. That's like the Lord, that's the way the Lord brings you back to him, through his servant. You know what I'm saying? The prophet, right? It says, by a prophet, the Lord brought Israel out of Egypt. And by a prophet was he preserved. You know what I'm saying? So don't take heed to the men of the Lord out here in the highways and byways. You're not going to be preserved, man. You're not going to be taken care of during these perilous times. We're living in some perilous times, man. All kind of job losses. There's a lot of people homeless, man. Shit, saw them homeless people yesterday, bro. They been coming out here yesterday. Yeah. There's all kind of homeless people in the park, man. We're just in the park, man. They place through, bro.
There's homeless people out there for real.
They place through, man. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't seeking the Lord. Our people don't want to be preserved, though, bro.
Yeah. They don't want to hearken unto the Lord's counsel, Proverbs 1. But I'm going to read this Amos 3 and 7. It says, surely the Lord God will do nothing.
Right.
But he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets. Man, that's why even in ancient times, when Samuel came to town,
Right.
everybody was shook.
Yeah.
Because they knew that the Lord was getting ready to say something.
Right.
When we come now, people just like,
those guys.
You know, Jay was being wicked back then, but at least they had sense to know that the men of the Lord were the Lord's voice in the earth.
Right. They say it's on the highways and byways today. Those three guys to be out here every Saturday. They got two of those guys with them. They keep fucking walking. That's all good.
But you know what? When you really start popping off out here, it's gonna be a period of time where people are afraid.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a period of time where people are gonna be like,
I know that's right,
Yeah.
bro.
It's really starting to happen now.
yeah,
For real.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have the answers and they seeking answers.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why you're seeing all these life coaches pop up. But that ain't enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? That ain't enough. They're telling you how to make it in a place that's spiraling and circling the drain.
Right.
We're telling you, hey, there's a new kingdom getting ready to be set up. This is how you receive everlasting life, because a lot of death is getting ready to happen.
I must
Okay.
be allowed to read this once you finish making
Yeah,
your
that's
statement,
it.
bro.
That's it. You got it.
This is 2 Chronicles, chapter 20, verse 20. And they rose early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of Tekoa. And as they went forth, Jehoshaphat, prophet of the Lord,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, that everybody was trying to ignore,
Yeah.
stood and said, hear me, O Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, believe in the Lord your power, and ye shall be established. Believe his prophets, so shall ye prosper. So you're not going to prosper, you know what I'm saying, not listening to the men of the Lord.
Disrespecting
Right.
the ambassadors.
They ain't talking about prospering, having, you know what I'm saying, a big mansion and all that. No, man. It's talking about prospering in the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures.
Yeah.
And being stable in these times.
Right.
Look, trust in the Lord, look, and believe his prophets.
Right.
Not every prophet, but his prophet. Because you got a whole lot of false prophets out here, bro, lying like hell. And look, they got a mass following, bro.
Mass following.
The Lord said, believe my prophets, and you shall prosper. Look, follow me through them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I'll say
Follow
this,
me.
Yeah. Hey, money is not gonna save you when
Right.
that little pistol or whatever, your little gun collection, is not gonna save you when everything hits the fan.
Right.
Okay? Jake thinks they think they can deliver themselves.
Right.
They don't realize the magnitude of the destruction and judgment that's about to take place, man.
Man, push that back you up. This 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7. It said, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
Yeah, sober up. Let go of that bullshit wine that you've been drunk on your whole life. Because something is a great change is getting ready to happen. A transition of power. Okay? You can either be a part of it, that great change on the right side, or you could be a part of the destruction that's going to take place.
Right.
This is life, what we're telling you.
All right.
Since you said that, I'm going to jump over it.
The brother said the end is at hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Lord letting us know, it says, our prudent man perceives the evil and hides himself.
Right.
But the simple pass on and are punished, man.
Yeah.
You don't take heed to this word, you're going to be punished, Israel. Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans, if you don't take heed to this word, the words of Yahweh, but according to the Bible, you will feel some heat.
Right. When you're in your father's house, follow your father's rules.
Right.
Or some discipline going to happen.
Right.
It's going to be what they say. There's going to be consequences and repercussions.
That's right, brother.
Right?
Well, since you said that,
Yep.
in 1 Peter 3:17,
Yep.
for it is better if the will of Yahweh be so, that you suffer for well-doing than for evil-doing.
Right. So we suffer but for a moment here on this side, but we're building our riches up in the kingdom of heaven so that we can enjoy the full, we can actually live. Okay, right now we're living in our hell.
Right.
But we're gonna get to enjoy, all the gifts that the Lord is gonna give us in the kingdom to his fullness. There's nothing that you can receive in this world from this devil that's gonna measure up to the smaller things that we're gonna receive in the kingdom, man. There's things that we can't even fathom or even think about that we're gonna enjoy and want that we don't even know we want right now.
Right. Yep. Yeah, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard.
Right, spot on.
Who knows what peace of mind is like?
Right.
Not me. I really don't know.
Who really knows what rest feels like?
Right.
Fresh water.
Yeah.
And these are just small things.
Food
we
ain't
think
even
about
food. We haven't really tasted real food.
since we've been on the earth this time.
Crazy, right?
You know, Sleazy, when he came, that kind of cut you off the
No,
one.
it's not.
Soon as Sleazy came over here, he tainted the water already.
Oh,
Gad
good.
and them, he poisoned the water, yo. So
Yeah.
we've been drinking poisoned water since we've been over here, bro.
Been over here.
Before the Southern tribe, Southern Kingdom came over here, the water was already polluted, bro. You know what I'm saying? So soon we got over that slave ship, the water ain't been clear since. Yeah, you didn't run into some creeks to where you could drink the water a little bit, but it was still tainted though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So how much more now, man?
Yeah.
It's true, man. We need the Lord, man.
There's certain beaches in certain parts of the world where you can see all the way down to the bottom. You can put your feet in, you can see your toes in detail in the water.
Right.
You can't do that here, man.
Hell no.
Why? Because what? They overfishing the bottom feeders.
Right.
So now there's the Lord's natural chlorine they put in the water ain't able to do its job.
Right.
Everything's out of whack, man. We can't experience the earth the way it was intended for us to experience it.
Micah 2:10.
Right.
It's not our rest.
Yeah.
Don't get comfortable here. Oh yeah, woe to them that are at ease in Zion,
Yeah.
and trust in the mountain of Samaria,
Yeah.
to the place where they came, roughly paraphrasing. We came in for punishment, man. We ain't coming for a luxurious life, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Jake tripping, man.
Jake get a decent station here in captivity, and he's content with that.
Right.
Jake has the same mindset that the devil basically has, because he thinks this place is going to continue on forever.
Right.
And he wants his kingdom to continue on forever.
Don't it all?
They can't even fathom anything else.
Right.
this is heaven to them.
Right.
Yeah, correct. Yes, sir.
You have something to come? Yeah, brother.
Brothers want to like life and all that.
Yeah.
This is St. John chapter 10, verse 10.
Yep.
The thief cometh not, but for to steal, to kill, and destroy. You know, and at the end of the day, we know who the thief is. The thief is either so-called white man. You know, that's right, you know. And they came, they stole, they stole this land from the Native Americans. Right. You know, they stole us from West Coast of Africa. Right over here.
Portugal, or wherever we were scattered.
That's right. It says to steal, kill, which kill goes to murder, you know. Constantly murdering so-called Negroes, Latin Americans in the streets. It says and they're destroying the whole earth right about now. Right. It says,
So why invest in? You know what I'm saying? So
That's
why
a bad
invest?
business
So why
decision.
So why invest in something that's being destroyed, man?
Right.
You know, you got Jake. Remember, Jake's been moved out to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? In Georgia, wherever they at out there, it's hot as hell in Atlanta right about now. You think it's hot here? It's hot as hell in Atlanta. All them mosquitoes, but you out there in the woods, it's gonna have my mansion at. What? This man might come in like a flood, Joe. The enemy about to come in like a flood, Joe. Steal everything, burn all your friends and everything, man.
They don't get slaughtered and they ain't even gonna put it on the news.
Right, yeah. They deep down in the woods, nobody ain't that. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be an isolated incident.
Trying to build a community in hell. You know what I'm saying?
The devil's punch bowl gonna happen all over again.
Yeah, they're gonna kill them and hide it like they did in Jake in Louisiana.
Yep.
You just setting yourself up for a nightmare.
Oh yeah, it says the people that deceive unto that false prophet, they're gonna be destroyed too. Right. So you got the false prophets and then you got their followers all trying to move to a certain community. This man got satellites on everything y'all do, man. This man watching everything y'all do, man. He's seeing right, and y'all probably ain't got them houses up there either. Y'all probably got the frame up right now, you know what I'm saying? And they're sipping some wine that y'all gotta bring from another state, you know what I'm saying, to have a good time. Sometimes they gonna I remember Elder Monaxis out buying with Ruben or whatever. They said, oh yeah, you ain't gotta be down with what we down with. When we build our house, when we build our vineyard, we're gonna bring some wine to you to South Carolina. What? So you thinking that far ahead of time, you know what I'm saying? So you pretty much saying what you're gonna be doing in the next 50 years, right?
Yeah.
Look, you wanna make the Lord laugh, tell him what you're gonna do today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tell him what you're gonna do today, bro.
They wanna establish something, and that's a red flag for anybody that's trying to figure out who should I listen to.
Right.
Who should I learn from? It's a red flag if the man of the Lord, the so-called man of the Lord you want to listen to, is trying to establish something in this kingdom, knowing it's going to be destroyed. Okay, we're here to prophesy against this kingdom of evil, war, and pestilence. Evil. Not to be for it, okay? So you got to think, man, the Lord gives you so many boxes to check to decipher who's who.
Right.
We know the wicked are going to be doing particular things. We know the righteous, the men of the Lord, they're going to be operating and doing particular things. So, it's all in the scriptures, man.
Oh, you finish that up, brother, the bottom part?
It said, I am come that they might have life.
So we ain't going to actually know how to truly experience life until the Lord comes.
Right.
We can't say we have lived yet until the Lord comes, man. We ain't lived yet, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, my boy. Right. Shit, ain't none of us got no healthy body.
Right.
Might be looking healthy. I don't mean you healthy. Weak as hell.
Yeah.
Shit, deteriorating by the second. Come on, man. All of us pretty much through out here, man.
Back hurting now.
Sick and soft, I know, right, bro? That's why I'm like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About to fucking give out, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like this. Moving them motherfuckers. Bring some the blood flow, you know what I'm saying? We through out here, man, with our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. I'm saying that's that wine right there, bro. Cause he think he an Arab or something, Muslim or something.
Yeah, I'm like, he the dude off of, what's the Aladdin?
Yeah.
He got the Aladdin.
But look though, at least Aladdin's suit was one piece.
Yeah.
He got slits.
He got slits showing his thighs.
Yeah, like a woman's skirt, man.
And then he got on the collar for female, you know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying?
France out the car.
Right. Did it on? Yeah, that shit right there some bull y'all shit, right? Jake gone out here, man. Off that wine, man.
When we reading, what was that, Corinthians, that the God of this world got them blind?
Yeah, cool, bro. Aladdin. A Negro Aladdin, you know what I'm saying?
Wish I could have got his ass on camera. That's like
that shit was funny. I ain't know what you was looking at, yo. So I turned around. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got to most definitely thank the Lord. Yeah. That could be us.
That could be us.
Bald ass head, looking like a lad, skipping out the street. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know he eating a abomination, man.
With a bedazzled vest on.
Right.
Got
all red. He had that feminine woman color red. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He had no manly red, you know what I'm saying? Like the brother's shirt,
Yeah.
that's a manly red right there. The brother blue bag,
It was like
had
had a
feminine,
touch of
woman
pink
kinda
to
look.
it.
That was fuchsia.
Yeah, fuchsia, orange, and red. You know what I'm saying?
What Jay-Z say? He said, this is mauve, bro.
Right, right.
Goddamn.
Said it won't pink, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Jake gone, man.
Man, this place, we gotta
Jake
be out
gone.
of
We
this
gotta
place.
get out of here, man.
All we know is the conditions of hell. All we know what it is to be in a lower state right
Right.
now. So like the brother was saying, this isn't living. All right, hell and heaven are living conditions. We don't know what it's like to be at peace. We don't know what it's like to come home to a woman that we know is all about you. You know what I mean? That is fully submissive to you.
Right.
We don't know what it's like. We don't know as a nation, we damn sure don't know what it's like to come from a stable home.
Yeah.
There's so many things that we don't experience or that we don't get to enjoy.
Yep.
Men don't even get to enjoy our children in his fullness here on this side.
The Lord had to send his prophets to teach us how to be men.
Right.
Ain't that something?
Because we didn't have fathers to show us
You know
how.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. And those of us that did, they didn't show you how to be a man of the Lord.
Right.
You know?
And we still, you know what I'm saying, didn't dishonor our fathers. You know what I'm saying? Our physical fathers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Our dads and shit. We didn't disrespect them. You know what I'm saying?
The
And
Lord
then
put
we
the
know it's
spirit on
according
us.
to the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
The Lord put the spirit on us, a lot of brothers, that we had certain qualities before we came into the
Yeah.
hero. And that wasn't by coincidence, because in the spirit we're specific people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That are going to operate in a particular fashion.
Right.
You know?
Finish with that in the comments. Go ahead.
It says, and that they might have it more abundantly.
So we pretty much, everything that you build on this side, it's going to be done away with soon come.
Yeah.
We're going to have more abundance when the Lord comes, man. All right? Just think about, just rest alone, man.
Right.
Just rest alone. Now, it goes into, I think it's Isaiah 35, 3 and 4, pretty much comforting our people. You know what I'm saying? Going into how, like, Isaiah, the 14th chapter. How we ain't going to have to worry about fearing no more. We don't have to worry about being up under hard bondage anymore. The Lord's going to deliver us from our enemies. That's comforting to the mind right there, man. We working hard to say everybody out here got a job, man. Some brothers got to get ready to go to work in the free. Some brothers got off today. Some brothers, you know how that shit go, bro.
Yeah.
Even on your day off, it's always something to do, man.
Right.
It's hell, man.
You say Isaiah 35?
Isaiah 35, 3 and 4, and then somebody get Isaiah 14. We'll go straight to the point, verse 3.
Okay.
I appreciate the back right quick about what you said before we came to the truth about how
We had certain qualities before we even knew about this truth.
yeah. This Romans chapter 2, verse 14. It says, for when the Gentiles, talking about Israelites, which have not the law, do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law are a law unto themselves. You know, so even before we came to the truth, we knew certain things were right and certain things were wrong, even though we didn't know the truth per se.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To back you up.
Yeah, that's right, bro. The water for that, man. Yeah.
That's why you got Jay who don't know nothing about the truth. They getting their kids circumcised.
Right.
Yep,
You know,
yep.
and doing something like that. They don't. I ain't never seen none of my parents, none of my family eat no bloody raw steak.
Yeah,
no,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Naturally, you be like, hell no. Why you-
Right. Jake don't grow up trying to mess with the next man's woman.
Yeah.
You know that's the code of the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't mess with the next man's woman.
Hey, don't mess
You
with
get
them.
your
That's
block,
what you call. They'll
yeah.
say, we're going up in Atlanta, they'll be like, that's so-and-so old lady.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
That's
you knew,
J-Rock woman, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
and hey, it'll be to the point to where if something happened to that dude was just messing with that woman, don't nobody really even say nothing. They be like, hey, that's,
Yeah.
you know, that's what's supposed to happen. And
Right.
they don't even know the truth, but he know that, hey, he trespassed that man.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You don't see Jake doing all that stealing
Yeah.
and all that. You don't see Jake really performing in witchcraft.
Yeah.
I mean, it's being more promoted now.
And now, because we're getting to the threshold of this kingdom.
Yeah.
So you see wickedness go to a whole nother level. But there's certain things.
They was doing it back in the day, but it was hidden.
Yeah, it was
They
bold.
it's in the forefront now.
It's in the forefront
Everybody,
now.
they just like, yo, be wicked now. You know what I'm saying?
Back then, it was looked down upon,
It was the same.
especially before the 60s.
Yep.
Because with the early 60s is when the government incentivized the woman to have government assistance to take the man out the home. So that's really when the destruction of the Israelite family went to a whole nother level because the man wasn't there. So before that, man, it was a code. We didn't know the truth, but it was a code that, you know, within our communities, there's things you just didn't do.
Right.
You know?
They didn't, back then, they didn't disrespect the pastor.
Yeah.
Even
Right.
though
Yeah.
he didn't know the truth,
He know the
still, they consider him a man of the Lord.
Yeah.
They didn't disrespect him. They rode by the church. They cut their music down.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just they respected their elders.
They would go to the pastor for counsel.
Yep.
Yep.
He was like an official within the community.
Yep.
So think about that, man. Who are these people naturally mimicking? Even though they don't know who they are, they don't know the truth.
Right.
Why are they naturally mimicking the things of the people of the book?
Right.
It's just in their spirit to be that way.
Right.
That's why the Lord making a move on this place now.
Yeah.
It's like your wickedness has reached up to, what is it, the sins
Have reached
up to
unto
the
heaven.
heavens.
Yeah.
America ain't did enough, man, down the elites. Esau even did enough now.
Yeah.
And they're going to keep doing more and more until the Lord bring them down.
Yeah.
But it says, he that letteth will let until it's time be fulfilled,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Right.
So this devil going to get it in right about now because the Lord said, we ain't seen nothing yet. As concerning this man wickedness, we ain't seen nothing yet, man. You might walk out your house one day, it might be somebody right in your yard, 2 men or 2 women getting it on. I ain't giving a damn what you got to say. You know what I mean, bro?
You see little videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, here and there, you see stuff like that, especially on spring break. It was just all out of public in Miami. In the elevators and lobbies, all kind of. Don't give a damn.
They took it right to the hippie days.
Yeah,
Trying
the
to get
freak
some likes, though.
The freaknik.
They're pretty much trying to get likes nowadays.
Yeah.
It's all about a video, right? TikTok.
Being a whole on camera for likes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why when the men of the Lord were showing visions, these visions of the future, they was like, there's no way.
Right.
They were just like taken back. So it's like, there's no way it's this
Someone
wicked.
cried, threw up.
Yeah. They got sick from seeing the stuff that it made them, literally made them sick, man.
They was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Look, because remember the scripture say, you nation don't say this is understanding people pretty much.
Yeah.
We got I forgot exactly where it's said. Yes, in Deuteronomy, right? Yeah, these other nations pretty much said Israel, you know what I'm saying, pretty much is that chosen nation. They got their laws and all that, look how they conducted themselves. Look how they looking at our people now, man. Like, yo, that can't be Israel right there, man.
We were once a light unto the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know how Jacob look at somebody who was on top and then they fall?
Yeah.
They be like, damn, this dude used to be,
Right.
you know what I mean? Look at this dude. That's how we being looked at by the nations.
That's judgment right there.
Matter of fact, since you said that, like that basketball player,
Go ahead on that, Bob.
He was mentioning, he said like that basketball player, Delonte West.
Oh yeah, he threw,
You know,
ain't it?
yeah, people would look at him at, you know, being from the DMV area, right? People would look at him with great esteem, but now people look at him like, oh, look at this dude, man. You know, fell off. And that's how the nations look at Israel, man.
Yep.
But really, man, it was their plot to be against us anyway, to put us in this state, to get us further away from our power. That's why you go to Psalms 82 or 83.
Shit, he might have a better chance than these other athletes that's in higher position right now. Because the Lord had brought him to a lower state now.
Right, and one thing that happens with this really happens with men. When a man is brought to a lower state, he becomes introspective. He considers his ways.
Right.
He starts to think about, okay, why am I in this state? He starts to think about who he is as a man. He considers when he's brought low.
Right.
You know what I mean? Especially the Israelite man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you hear Jake say,
conscious, right?
Yeah, Jake that don't know nothing about nothing. He'll say, man, Lord, if you get me out of this one, I promise I'll.
I go to church Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like going back, it's in our spirit to understand how we're supposed to operate in the first place. Edomite, you can be brought low. His first thought ain't Lord. His first thought ain't to call on the higher power because he's the fucking wicked.
Right.
His first thought is to curse God.
I know that.
His opposite, right? Yeah.
The Most High is not in all his thoughts though pursuing his songs.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy, man.
He'll curse you up there.
Right, I know, right?
That's crazy.
Big man in the sky. If you can hear me, then this ain't know the Lord sent a lightning bolt down on my face. I can hear you. This is my answer to you talking shit.
Yeah. That's crazy. Jake and Edomites, they have different reactions to being brought to a lower state.
Yeah.
That in itself, man. them Jews over there, when they brought low, they don't turn to God.
1949ers.
Yeah.
I mean 48.
Salakia. And them Jewish, I don't want y'all to get confused, man.
Right.
Salakia.
You know how the camera be there.
Yeah, those converts.
Yeah.
Those Khazarian converts, man. Those people that are not of the actual lineage.
Right.
They don't turn to the Most High when things get bad.
Right.
Well, it's the 49ers too, because remember, they took that land from Gad and from Issachar for their gold.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they named the football team.
Yep,
They
49ers, yep.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, it's call, hey, like even like the Redskins and stuff like that. They make a
Redskins.
mockery.
Yep.
They make
Dead
a,
skins, really.
Yeah, the dead
That
skins.
red represents the blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the dead skins.
They got the chief Indian with the headpiece on, which is the same thing they would do in Thanksgiving. They'll take the head of the chief, put it on the table as a decoration piece that they've conquered these people. So then they make a football team with that logo. You know what I mean? Making a mockery of the people. And the Northern Kingdom still on reservations.
Yep.
Ain't it though, bro? That's crazy, ain't it though?
Without running water.
Ain't that crazy though, bro?
Yeah, I lived in Arizona for a little while, and I had a bunch of friends they came from the reservations. They would come to school. They'll be like, man, they'll come, they'll bring like water jugs and they'll fill it up. They'll just make sure that they could get stuff put in their backpack. And they're like, yo, we don't have running water. I said, y'all don't have running water.
I know, right, bro?
I'm like, you in the like, you know, it is
20th century,
in America.
Right?
There's people that don't have running water.
But then here goes Sleazy E, you know what I'm saying? Go over there to a third world country, we coming over here to help y'all. What?
But
what?
The people that you committed genocide against, you can't help them.
Right.
You would think at least they'll be like, you know, we gonna build y'all, give you all the newest stuff, and y'all just take it from there. Yeah, we'll leave y'all alone. Just go ahead.
Cause they ain't got water, they ain't got no stoves or no bathtub.
So they still, hey, I'll say this: when shit hit the fan, yeah, in the room, and they gonna be, a lot of them gonna be able to get it, navigate it, cause they gonna be like, I've been living like this the whole time. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Right.
People over here on this side, spoiled.
Yeah.
Got the air conditioning. It's hot. Turn the AC on.
Yeah.
So come you ain't gonna have that AC though.
Yeah.
What you got, brother? You still got that Isaiah.
And
14-3.
And they put their reservations on all the most unfertile places.
Yeah. Nothing grows.
Well, nothing grows. They so evil, man.
And that was all by design. Remember they put them to the certain parts of the states or the cities to where nothing would grow.
Where nothing would grow. The
Well,
most
the scriptures tell you that nothing should have the best parts of the land.
Yeah.
Well, hell, look how they did the Jakes that was over there in Israel and Demone.
Right.
Damn,
They put them on the reservation.
Hell yeah.
The nuclear waste site.
Hell yeah.
That's
A
crazy.
nuclear waste site, bro.
That's the reservation.
Bro, that shit crazy, right?
Then kicked them out of there later.
Right.
And then say, all right, niggas, get your ass out of here.
Right. Time to go.
Gotta go.
You've been here long enough. Bring it out, Shabbat.
That's crazy.
It's Isaiah chapter 14, verse 3.
Right.
And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest.
See, this is what we're looking forward to, Lord willing. A day where the Lord can give us rest, man.
Right.
Jake still want this place to continue on, and they ain't gonna do nothing but work their damn self to death. People die here from working, man. Right? See,
that's
people
been
actually lose
happening.
their life. People don't actually, people get shot, things of that nature, but people actually die here from working, man. AKA they work themselves to death, man.
Especially, you know, during when we first got over here in captivity.
Yeah.
The Israelite man, he was.
Jake doing now, getting like 3-4 jobs, bro, trying to pay rent and shit.
The life expectancy was
Child
maybe
support.
like 34, 35, because you're working yourself to the bone, man. You know understand? That's even going back to your great grandma. You know why you think she was single? Big Mama was single all that time. His Big Daddy, the one that bought the house, that worked himself to death, he died.
Yeah, he been died. He died with bad feet, bad back, bad every damn thing.
But even
screwed.
But even then, our people had some kind of sense back then. Because I remember my granddaddy, we couldn't even sit in this chair after he passed.
Right.
We couldn't sit in this, it was a reverence.
Yep.
Some kind of something, man. But right now, looking at our people, complete disdain.
We're supposed to be seeking the old path, not this new, you know what I'm saying, microwave generation nonsense. Look, we fight for that rest, but the Lord said, what again, bro?
It's Isaiah chapter 14, verse 3.
Right.
And it shall come to pass in the day that the rest.
Right, then you know right there, the true biblical Hebrew Israelites are not in that land.
Right.
The Lord said, when I take my people back home, they're going to have rest. And what else, bro? You want to make a statement you want?
Yeah. It's okay. Keep reading.
Go ahead.
The day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
We ain't have to worry about mourning for family members getting shot the hell down. We ain't have to worry about not being able to pay rent, damn sheriff put warrants on the door.
Right.
We ain't have to worry about the sorrows and the cares of this world, man. Go ahead.
And from thy fear.
You ain't got to worry about fearing. I'm walking down the street, you like Trayvon Martin, you just walking down the street with a soda pop and some Skittles, you know what I'm saying, and a crazy psycho, you know what I'm saying, behind you. A schizophrenic behind you, so where you going? You know what I'm saying? I'm minding my business, yo. I'm the community watch leader over here. You have to tell me what's your name. What? Who the hell? I gotta tell you, you gotta, no matter who you are, if one of them devils get behind you, what's your name? You gotta give me a name or stand a chance of being shot the hell down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you turn around like that, man, why you following me? He comes up, because I want you, bud. You know what I'm saying? He start tapping you and shit like that. I want you. He like got that 9 already ready cocked, right?
Yeah.
He come up provoking you and shit, right? And that's how you know. So you whip his ass, and you get him to walk away like, there you go, in the mouthful. He pull out the gat, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. But he came up messing with you. Lord said, you have to worry about fearing these devils soon come, right? What else, bro?
Reads on. And from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
Right. Once again, Jake got like 4 or 5 jobs, man. Just to be able to pay the rent, you know what I'm saying? And keep food, you know what I'm saying, on the table. But one job ain't enough nowadays. Because the rent like $1,400, bro. In the craziest neighborhood of rent, like, you know what I'm saying? I know one of the brothers, you know what I'm saying, said where he stayed at, rent went up $200. Did y'all hear that, bro? The rent didn't go up $50, $75. The rent went up $200. The Lord said, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to give you rest from all that hard body. But look, you know, brother, you probably got to get another job, man. Or a side hustle or something.
That's 3 extra days of work. Because if you're making $10 an hour and you work 8 days a week, if you're working $10 an hour and you work an 8-hour days, that's $80. They're going to take taxes out of it. So you got to work 3 or more days to make that extra $200.
Right, see what I'm saying, bro?
Well, it goes back to what you said.
Yeah.
Working 8 days a week.
Yeah. Right. The spirit has me messed that up. Right. You know what I mean? It don't add up. It don't add up.
Meaning you ain't gonna never get to enjoy your house that you are paying for, man.
Yeah, you can't even.
You ain't even going home. You know what I'm saying? They put $200 extra on your rent, you ain't going home no more.
Yeah.
You'll ride past your house like, damn, I remember I used to be in my bed right about now. You'll pull the fuck off and turn the curves, you know what I'm saying, bro? You ain't going home no more paying $200 extra, man. Look, though, look, the curse is heavy, bro.
The curse is heavy. And going the land back off what you was reading, talking about those people in that land, how you know they're not the people that are supposed to be in that land. The scriptures say, and according to prophecy, when we go back to the land, there's not going to be any more war.
Right. Yeah.
But since they've gotten in that land, it's been nothing but war.
Yeah.
Right.
So who's the liar, the Most High or them?
Right. Who we ought to believe, the Most High then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You got to obey God and men, right?
And then the thing about it, I just want to make one last statement. It's like we don't have to worry about the hard bondage. It's like you got all these $1 million Jake. Look at Jake. You got all these Jake. Right? Look, you got all these $1 billion Jakes, you know what I'm saying? They ain't saved up no money. Cause look, you said a brother got to pay $200 extra, you know what I'm saying, on the rent, right? Who's all these rich billionaires, Oprah Winfrey and all that? Why they ain't built a little community for affordable house for Jake? They can't, you ain't in control of your own money over here, man. Then you know this ain't your rest, man. Y'all got it, man.
It's crazy. I mean, he ran with 28, said the Lord should smite you with madness.
Right.
He was just hanging on the fence. But there's an opening on the other side.
Right, see what I'm saying, bro? Ain't it though, bro? Ain't it though, bro? That's what I'm saying, ain't it, bro? Looking, I can't get out. I like he's locked up or something, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. This shit crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
The Lord said we're going to be cursed coming out and going in. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm coming out, you know what I'm saying? Coming out, going in, right? Cursed shall thou be when you come out. Cursed shall thou be when you go in.
Yeah, man.
When you're born, you're up under curse. When you die, you're up under curses, man.
I got a precept for y'all, too.
Okay.
This is Exodus chapter 1 and verse 13. And it says, and the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. And when you go to rigor, that's literally working yourself to death.
Right.
You know?
Literally, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, every great kingdom that you talk about or that's mentioned in history, who built those kingdoms up?
Right.
The Israelites, man.
Oh, yeah, Scripture said, will our nation having had part in her? Pretty much, we've been in captivity up in every nation. Every
nation that's could technically be considered a dynasty or anything like that, they had us in captivity at some point in time.
Yep.
This is the longest one right here, though.
Yeah, this
needs to eat.
It's well overdue.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What is it, 500 and some change?
Yeah.
500 years and some change. Boy, the Lord really put a number on us, didn't he, though?
Yeah. So this second Exodus is going to far exceed the first, man. In every way. In the plagues that the Lord brings on this place, in the majesty of the deliverance. Israel was made famous after that first Exodus. We're gonna be it's gonna be they're gonna have to make a new word for it.
Right.
You know?
The scripture say that it should be roughly paraphrased, should be no longer remembered
Yeah.
of the first Exodus.
Yeah.
This one's gonna
They're gonna be like, what you talking about that one for? You see what happened in Babylon?
I got it right quick. Enough money has to go to that book.
No, that was it. That's all I want to bring on.
Jeremiah 16:14. Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that it shall no more. And I want the rest of that Isaiah too, like one more scripture down. Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Somebody can get Jeremiah 3:18.
All
But
right.
yeah, somebody get Jeremiah 3:18 right quick.
Oh, I got it.
Just for a quick precept.
I got it.
I get it.
Jeremiah 3:18. Oh,
Yeah,
Just for a quick precept.
I got you.
You know, everybody's still talking about that first Exodus. You know what I'm saying? How glorious it was. You know what I'm saying? How much of what is it, majestic? You know what I'm saying? It was majestic. You know what I'm saying? How it went down. I mean, we had the waters part. You know what I'm saying? And Israel walked out on dry land. You know, you go to a river, whatever, you move the water, the ground will still be slimy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord dried the land though for
Right.
Israel to walk through. They had cattle and all that. That was a miraculous event.
it was something. It was the things that went down were undeniable.
Right.
To the fact that any nation that even heard of these things, they had to know.
Right.
There's no way the Lord is not dealing with these people. These are the people. They are who they say they are.
Right.
This is the true God.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
And what's crazy is you got these ungrateful niggas still talking crazy.
Still murmuring.
Yeah.
Right.
Still murmuring this
Come
motherfucker.
on, man. The Lord just split over the whole body of water.
That's
for
right.
You work your enemy.
Right.
And you still gonna talk against the Lord. And
That's right.
Had manna rain down from heaven.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
What,
Had
the
your toilet-
500,000 of us?
Yeah, had your clothes to where you walking all these years and your clothes ain't worn out.
Yeah.
And you still be ungrateful, worshiping, building idols to other gods.
Yeah.
Let's go back to slavery.
Yeah.
That was one of them dudes too. The dude that hopped out of that car a while ago, he was one on too, yo. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah, he was one on, man.
You know the Egyptian
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, that's it. And he was proud with it too.
Yeah.
He started laughing at us, right? Didn't know. I guess he got out of the car like, yo, ain't no one dressed like an idiot out here. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't dressed like idiots. The Lord is.
He probably looked at us like these niggas ain't got on what I
Right,
got on.
right.
Stupid-ass
But theirs not cut like mine. You know what I'm saying? Mine come from a
nigga.
different
I ain't even
cloth,
think
you know
about
what I'm
that. He
saying?
probably was looking at us like, oh, they ain't dressed like this.
Right.
Silly.
Can't
Oh,
get
my
it.
goodness.
That's right. Right. It's an alligator right here, you know what I'm saying?
You can't wait till he gonna block this.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
This is Jeremiah 3:18.
Right.
It said, in those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together
Right.
out of the land of the north to the land that I have given for an inheritance unto your fathers.
That's what's getting ready to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says they ain't gonna talk about the old Exodus no more. We talk about the new Exodus, man. You know what I'm saying? The Israel, the southern kingdom, and another kingdom gonna be joined together again.
We're gonna be in the, hey, look, man.
They said the only people over there is the Jews, bro. I'm not trying to cut you off.
Yeah.
They said no, that's the southern kingdom.
Right.
Where the hell is the northern kingdom at then? That's what I said. Both kingdoms gonna be together. Yo, they're gonna be one kingdom again.
So we holding in doctrine. Man, we're gonna be taken up by the chariots simultaneously as the missiles are coming down,
Right.
blowing this place up. It's gonna be brothers endowed with spiritual power.
Right. Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom.
The deliverance that's gonna happen, and the whole world's gonna be seeing it because
Right.
the chariots gonna be going from nation to nation, taking up people and destroying people.
Yeah. It's gonna be televised.
It's gonna be televised.
Internet.
You understand?
Well, actually, it's two tribes of Israel over there. Because remember the tribe of Levi,
Yeah.
those Moabites went
yeah,
over
I
there
know,
about
right, bro?
8 or 9 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man, all right? Look,
Disrespect.
we here to take you home. They have some planes and everything. So
Yeah.
first they had some little Jeeps, little buses, whatever, took them to the airport. So we're here to take you home.
Welcome home.
Them goons looking at them like, come on. Just check this. Look, we on camera now. Oh, Alex don't know what we're talking. We're on camera now.
Oh, man.
But the Lord said this right here, Jeremiah 16:15. But the Lord liveth that brought the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave it to their fathers.
Right. So the Lord is gonna take us back to our land. We're not gonna get a bus ticket. catch a plane ride. All right. All the prophecies are written on how they will happen. But in the world, they just act like that doesn't matter. There's a particular fashion that we're gonna be taken back to the land. It's gonna be happening after the destruction of this kingdom. Okay. When we set up, there's not gonna be any more war.
Right.
The earth is gonna be governed by the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
None of this has happened. But you over here saying, you know, got the whole world fooled and tricked and bamboozled, thinking that these people are the people of the Bible.
Right.
You gonna get on the mega bus and go back
there. Yeah. I'm saying, bro. You know.
Oh man. But it goes back to like the brother said earlier about the Lord has revealed the secrets unto his servants the prophets.
Right.
So everybody's not going to understand these clues and mysteries of what's going on.
Right.
We do, they don't.
Right.
They can't see in the dark.
Right.
Going back to, you know, the lesson with Elder Gabar, he talked about the level of the tongue. The owl, man, they can see in the dark, so we can see through deception. These other people, they can't see through deception.
That's right. Finish that Shawat.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 4.
Right.
That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
Right. Go ahead.
And say,
the king of Babylon sleeps to eat and lead begging families. Yeah. So we're going to take up a proverb against this devil, man. You know?
Right.
Go ahead.
Moves on. And we from top, verse 4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
Right.
And say, how hath the oppressor ceased?
Right.
The golden city ceased.
That's how you know it's talking about America. Go ahead.
All this.
Verse 5, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked.
Right. That staff represents that power, you know what I'm saying? This is a future prophecy. This hasn't happened yet. Go ahead.
And the scepter of the rulers.
Read on.
Verse 6, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
This man never lit up. You know what I'm saying? Sleeves to eat, Esau Edom never lit it up, man. He didn't never lit up. He did what to the people?
And again, he who has smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
Ongoing punishment, pretty much. Persecution. This devil never let up. It's just been in power. He just been killing, stealing, and destroying, man. Go ahead.
So he that rules the nation in anger.
Then you know right there talking about the sleeves to eat. He that rules the whole earth in anger. Go ahead.
Is persecuted.
Future prophecy, it ain't happened yet, but it's getting ready to happen. This devil's getting ready to be persecuted, man. For all his atrocities. Go ahead.
And none hinder.
Nobody ain't gonna protect this dude. Ain't gonna be no nation jumping in front of Yahweh Bashanal Shah trying to protect this devil, man. This devil gonna get what is just due to him, man. Straight up, man.
Actually, the nation is gonna rejoice.
Right, yeah, ain't it though, bro? Go ahead.
You're gonna have some JP trying to jump in front of the Lord. Stop.
Right, I know. Right,
They're gonna be like Samuel Jackson and Django.
Oh! Start crying and shit, hollering. You know what I'm saying? Right. Had it crazy, that bugged out look.
Oh! Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of Jake that are like Samuel Jackson and Django.
Yep.
This thing on a horse,
right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
I love you like a pig, let's slow.
Right.
And what was symbolic to me when I seen when Samuel Jackson said this nigga's on a horse. Horse represents power, man.
Yep.
We're gonna be given power. But Jake don't want, we tell them, hey man, we getting ready to have rulership and dominion over the earth. Jake don't want that. He just want to be up under Esau, man.
Read on.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 7.
Right.
The whole earth is at rest.
See, that's how you know Sleazy is still around. Because the whole earth is not at rest right about now, man. Wars every damn well, man.
2nd Ezra 6 and 9 says that Esau is going to be the end of the world, meaning the end of the age.
Right.
So he has to be here.
Yeah.
When the Lord comes back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Esau died during the Jewish and Roman wars.
Where they say that at?
Right, that's what they say. You know what I'm saying,
where
bro?
they say that at?
Right. Come on, Sleazy was done away with back in those days.
Yeah. Scriptures don't say that.
Right. The earth is going to be at ease, man, like the birds you hear chirping in the background. They just confirmed. They're going to rejoice in that day, man. They're like, they're like, yeah, man. I can't wait till this get performed.
That was a little bird Solomon making.
Yeah, that's right. The birds know. See, you got the birds listening. You got birds in these trees behind us listening, but Jake ain't trying to listen though.
Right.
The bird know that he ain't getting no damn rest. Shit. all this used to be like woods and shit.
Woods and forests.
They tore everything down, built these damn buildings, so the birds got little small trees to lay in and build their damn homes and shit like that. You hear the birds chirping in the background?
Hey man, back when even a couple, when I was a kid, you would see big flocks of birds flying.
Yeah.
You don't really see that no more.
Hell no.
You don't see. You think about that. You don't even see big flocks of birds
Yeah.
flying no more in packs.
See, because everything
in the
confused, man.
formations and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't see that.
See, one down little smaller bird being chased by two big birds. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out where they had to go. Like, yo, where my backup at? Where my backup at? This place be freaking bug the hell out, man.
Yeah, you see birds in big flocks. Now you see a few birds.
Yeah. Devil, man.
What the hell
Go.
going on?
They don't even fly south for the winter.
Hell no. We're like, don't hear yo. We ain't going. Come on, man. Let's go, man. Bird, like, man. I ain't going down there, man. It's cold down there. Motherfucker, shit, man.
Oh, but the ordinance of the earth is messed up, man.
Yep.
The animals can't even function how they supposed to function. Damn.
Of course. Go ahead, Swat.
Isaiah 14, verse 7, the whole earth was at rest and disquiet.
Right.
They break forth.
You know how peaceful it's gonna be, man, how quiet it's gonna be in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? The sleazy eat them, they're gonna be off site somewhere doing their hooping and hollering. But in the kingdom, it's gonna be all peaceful. You hear violins playing, you know what I'm saying? Harps and things of that nature, pianos. You know what I'm saying? Sleazy eat, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be way off somewhere hollering like hell, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep his ass in the cave like he like.
Right.
I don't gotta look at his ass unless I want to.
That's how you know. That's how you know it's cool when you see women with trumpet ass shit like that.
Yeah.
This place is cool.
Confusion, man.
Right. Read that laugh a little bit.
Son,
It's a cold down there.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's a curse. Yeah, that's they curse.
I know, right, bro?
I just hate to see the nigga woman with white neon orange hair.
I know, right, bro?
And purple contact lens.
Yeah, damn.
And big old ceiling fan eyelashes.
Yeah, I know, right?
I read that those big
Look how
eyelashes,
she walk.
the old English
Through,
prostitutes.
ain't she?
Yeah. And they see it through
She
the
through, bro.
Oh man, they look like the remember school, the greater than and less than simple.
Damn. Damn. Boy.
Damn.
Yeah, look, riches don't know what though. You can have all the riches, but the Lord still can judge your ass though. You got all the money, but you can't fix that though.
I was talking about those eyelashes. The old English prostitutes used to get those big eyelashes so when the men would finish,
Right.
they wouldn't get in their eyes. And they
Damn.
wouldn't get eye infections.
Bird, skew
But I
out
went
her
to the
seats,
hey,
right?
so hey,
Man.
hey, what is they know a woman's hoarding by off the eyelids? You just, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Damn. So we're getting their eyes.
Damn.
But our women glorify that shit, man.
Jay was built like that back then, on it though.
Oh,
better coat them eyeballs, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Go ahead though, brother.
It's crazy.
Finish that last part off.
Isaiah 14:7, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet.
Right,
They break forth into singing.
right. Go ahead.
Verse 8, yea, the fire, the
5.
foul trees.
Oh, the fir tree.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
fir trees.
No
Right.
fella,
It's
yeah.
like, verse 8, yea, the fir trees.
Which represents the Christmas tree. You know what I'm saying? The Christmas tree gonna rejoice in that day, man.
Yeah.
Never worry about nobody cutting me down, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee,
Right.
and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down,
Since Sleazy has been taken out of power, he ain't ruling the earth no more. Go ahead.
no fellow is come up against us.
Wow, fellas, a person to cut trees down.
Yeah.
Sleazy cut down trees just be doing so just to build a parking lot. You know what I'm saying, bro? And then that's how you know, he tear the building down and then the parking lot just left there. There ain't no building there no more. And he moved some damn well. You know what I'm saying,
Now
bro?
that now she can't even grow through the
Yeah,
concrete.
you know what I'm saying, bro? This devil got to go. Everything's going to rejoice when this devil gets taken out of power, man.
But you know, when them nuclear missiles, you know, burn up this place and other countries, man, it's going to be a refreshing. It's going to be a cleansing by fire.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's why the scripture tells what type of mind frame should you have right about them?
Yeah,
How should you be
2 Peter
conducting
3:9.
yourself? You know that 2 Peter? How should you be
3:9.
conducting yourself? You probably ended it.
Yeah, because I got it.
Yeah. What time is it?
I don't know. I know I'm probably.
What's it for now, bro? So
Okay.
late?
I got to get back up there.
Yeah. Let's bring out, I guess, the scripture brother want to bring out quick. Want to wrap it up.
I got 2 Peter 2, 2 Peter 3 and 9, right?
Yeah, you got it.
I got it.
I can break it down. Just what I'm saying.
2 Peter 3 and 9 says,
Have flowers, have fun. It says.
you want 3 and 9 or 3 and 11? About all holy conversation.
Straight to the point. Yeah.
Okay. 2 Peter 3 and 11. It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Yeah, what manner of person are you to be? Knowing that this place is temporary,
Right.
that it's going to be destroyed. Is it a good business decision to invest in something that you know you're going to lose your money behind?
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
Right.
This place is getting ready to be destroyed. You shouldn't be trying to put all your eggs in this basket when it's not going to be here. You should be building your riches in the kingdom of heaven. I
Right.
believe, what, Matthew 6? All right? That's where you should be building your riches at. And how do you do that? Through your doings.
That's right.
Okay?
Anybody else got anything? No, you got anything? Yeah, bring out one more.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God, Yahweh Shema Shai, require of thee, but to fear the Lord thy God,
Oh, go ahead, yeah.
to walk in all his ways, to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Yeah, man. So if you truly love the Lord, you're going to be being a doer of the word and not a hearer only. Okay? You're going to operate in a particular fashion. But we have many people that claim to be Israelites, but we can blatantly see that they're faking the funk
Right.
because their ways don't match up. Okay? And that's not who you want to be.
Right.
Because if you're an Israelite and you're not being one, you're going to be one of the first people to catch hell from the Most
That's
High.
right.
So we out here speaking life.
Right.
You know? This is life.
That's right.
You see? So, with that being said, I guess if y'all got any closing statements, anybody? All right? Again, we're going to give all praises to the Most High.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
We're going to give double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. We're going to say shalom to all the brothers who are pursuing and teaching this truth in sincerity. And shalom to the few sisters who are pursuing this truth as well. May the blessing of election be upon your house.
Right,
Look,
right.
DTA, a ball.
Ball.
Soon.
Hey,
Shalom.
Shalom.
right.
That was good.
Right.